Hi, Pep. I wonder if this season going into the Champions League feels a little bit different for you. You've been under pressure, maybe not internally, but you've been under pressure since you've been here to win the Champions League. Do you feel the same amount of pressure? And of course, only Real Madrid have successfully defended the title. So what kind of a challenge is that to you?
Every season, good morning to everyone. Every season we start the competition in the first game. Always the target is win the first one, qualify for the group stage for the last 16 and try to win the Champions League. Nothing changed for before when we didn't win it on this season that we won it last season. So nothing changed. It's no more than Red Star tomorrow, and it depends on our performance and our level will happen. So we have to, of course, we are incredibly happy to defend this crown, but this competition don't allow you much mistakes. The success we had in group stages, because at home never miss one shot except the year against Lyon, the first game. Always we were so strong at home, make 9 points to 9. And when that happens, just winning one game away, you are qualified. So and tomorrow is the first step, and hopefully we can convince the players seriously. Always we have done it, no matter the opponent, and try to get the first 3 points.
Hi Pep, Ferran Soriano said last week he feels more relaxed now you've won the Champions League. Is that Ferran Soriano said he feels more relaxed now you've won the Champions League? Yeah, so
that's good. Important is the players. Important is the players doesn't feel relaxed. So the board and the chairmen and the CEOs are relaxed. That's good. They don't play. They don't score tomorrow goal Ferran. So we have to be. So a part of that I would like to say something. So for our club to win the Champions League is something incredible. But in perspective for the Champions League, so how many teams won one Champions League? Just one. A lot. But there is a lot won 2, a lot won 3, a lot won 4, a lot won 5. There is one team won a lot. So in perspective of the Champions League, we didn't do anything special. It just won. So, but for us, of course, if the club didn't have it and be part of that, is incredibly proud of.
I know it's a long time off, Pep, but have you noticed the finals at Wembley? You've won it there as a player and as a manager.
No, we didn't think about that. So like I said before, so James, so win the first one, and after we happened. So when you have to think about the finals, when you are in quarterfinals, semi-finals, after you can to think about it. But in the first game in this month, so it's a long time, still long time.
Mike?
Hi Pep. Will it be harder to defend it than it was to win it for the first time, the Champions League?
No, it's easier. The most difficult is win the first one. The first one. Always we win, but it's something incredible for us, the first time in this history. But it just won, so let's go. Let's try to win tomorrow. And a team like is so aggressive, so fast up front. We saw yesterday, this morning, and yeah, you have to interpret it, read perfectly the game you have to play.
Do you think back to that night in June at all? Have you ever since, or have you wiped it from your memory and move on? Do you think back to June at all? Do you ever sit at home and think back to that night in Istanbul?
In Istanbul, no, I didn't watch the game, and no, at all. Only I say, look what happened in the team we beat. So in Italian league, the derby won 5-1. I had the feeling that moment. I had the feeling right now that it was an incredibly strong team, and they proved it. And it was a tight game. And this time the coin came for us. But the feeling I had before now prove again how Inter de Milan is a strong team, and it's a candidate to be there again. And of course, I like to beat the good teams, and the final was there. But I didn't watch it.
Even if you didn't watch it, do you still remember Ederson's saves that night, how important they were to you?
I have a lot of memories in this competition, how many times Ederson have a good save, and when the opponents have a good saves. So there are many things that, of course, Eddie was a key point, a really key point.
And he was important again at the weekend against West Ham.
Yeah,
Does it feel like his shot stopping has improved, or is it
a lot. He's mature. He's getting better. So we had a team that normally, in average, we didn't concede much. And I had the feeling when the opener arrived, he's there. So the first save against one against Antonio, the moment Antonio made the last touch a little bit longer, he was there. And especially the corner. With our pros, always is incredible threat. And with Zuma, with all the people, the tall, incredible, headers. So make a good save. At the moment was 1-1. And we make 60 or 70 shots in the first half against West Ham is quite impressive. But these details make the difference. And Ederson was there again.
Penny?
Pep, it's obviously 4 games in 11 days that you're facing now as well. So how is the squad looking and how is the injury front at the minute? I'm thinking obviously Kovacic, John Stones and Jack Grealish. How close are they to being available to play?
Well, I think they are getting better. I think they are not for tomorrow. Hopefully for Nottingham or next coming games, but we need it because we have not a long squad in that moment, but it's what it is. So look how we proved without them at the last game. So hopefully they come back soon because we need the competition. We need, Jack to compete with Jeremy Doku, and how important is both feeling how to play good to maintaining to be in the squad. Otherwise, it's difficult to sustain for a long time without that. But it's what it is. In the seasons happen, many teams happen, and we accept it.
I just wanted to ask about Kyle as well, because we're going to speak to him in a moment. There's a feeling that he's reaching his higher level in terms of performance as he has done throughout his whole career. What levels are you seeing from him?
Since day one for the pre-season, every training session is more focused than ever. And he proved it again. Always he can do better, but the terms of consistency is not easy because played 90 minutes against England, and after come here, play 90 minutes and so demanding game against all the wingers from West Ham are so fast and quick, and he responded really well. Hopefully he can continue, and the moment we can give them space, time to rest, we're going to give him.
Andy?
Hi Pep. You just mentioned Jeremy Doku there. How impressed have you been with how he's settled in since he arrived?
No, I said, so we played really well, and especially we had the ability the winger. When you are in the wingers, like we try to do, go to the fullback and he dribbled, is a chance. So sometimes you go to the wingers, go back, have to do it, but have a winger, go and attack fullback, even a fullback can support for the winger, the opponent. And I dribble to you, go to my line, it's a chance. And how many times has done it? A lot, not just one, a lot. That's why I said I was impressed, because we knew his quality, but didn't expect it, and had the ability to do this and do it very well. So, had the feeling as attacking midfield that Erling, Julian field. So I had the ball against the fullback. I said, okay, I'm going to close to the box because this guy is going to dribble and going to cross, has to be there. This is an incredible threat, and that's why I said, as a winger, it was a long time I didn't see a performance like a winger dribble, not once, not twice. A lot of times his fullback and another, fullback and be dribbled. So it's not going to happen every week, I understand. But always we talk, you have this quality, isn't it? You have the quality to do it. Just go, try, do it. Whatever happens.
Hi, Pep. Albert from Sport 5 Israel. You have a match tomorrow against the Red Star Belgrade. And I was wondering, what do you know about their trainer, Barak Bakar? He's a big fan of yours.
Yeah.
What do you know about him?
Well, I saw last season, it was in Maccabi Haifa, play a group, difficult one, Juventus, Benfica, PSG. And what I saw, because we saw a little bit, my staff analyzed what he has done with Maccabi Haifa against that teams, against Mbappe, Messi, and Neymar, for example. And we were really impressed, the courage, the bravery, to play against them. It doesn't matter what happened, and we think tomorrow is going to be quite similar. So happy that again is in this competition. Looking forward to say hi tomorrow.
Last two English guys, and we do have one from Serbia, please. Right.
Hi, Pep. In life, sometimes repetition is not as nice as doing it for the first time. Is this a big challenge in football to remember that, okay, let's go again?
Well, I said before, so in the first season we arrived here in Monaco in last 16, qualifying, we were out. We tried to win the Champions League. So nothing changed for the first season, the other one. Now the people say okay, now like we won it, and now it's done. It's not done, so it's done. We're happy. We were happy that day. Now we every time we see here in Sofia. Yesterday we took a picture of the team with the 4 trophies there, and see the Champions League in front of you, make you feel so happy. Yeah, we cannot deny it, but yeah, it's done. You want to live for the memories. I will not be here. I will be at home on some beach. So once we are here, we play against West Ham. You have to do it, you know. We play against final European Cup, Super Cup against Sevilla, and 3 days later against Newcastle. So it's not the ideal situation. Lack of physical condition. Long week for Newcastle. And I said it's a challenge. That is not the perfect, but what it is. So this is the competition. Is that okay? Go for it. Try to do it. It's the same. So we are going to play this competition, thinking how nice we were, how nice it is to win. Okay, we'll have it. Yes, there belong to us, but okay. Competition gives us a new challenge. Go for it. Try it. At least try it. And I'm not having any doubt we're going to try. That means, like I said, just Madrid, or maybe when a Arrigo Sacchi period with Milan, his exceptional Milan, did it in a row. So the rest of the teams, I was incredibly proud to be manager of Barcelona team in that period. We won 2 times in 4 years the Champions League, but we didn't win it in a row. So it's so difficult. But okay, just try it. You know, be ourselves. And if we are able, okay. If we are not able to do it, like the previous 6 seasons together, qualify for the next season and try it again.
Jamie.
Hi, Pep. You started really well this season, you know, in the league, winning every game. Just speaking generally, so about this competition, but the whole season, how do you keep your message fresh for your players, or is it down to them? Are they sort of, you know, self-motivated?
I think belongs to them. I know the half-time I should come to the players because they were angry. And I said to them, why are you angry? So we are losing 1-0, but you're performing really well. So in normal circumstances, it just will be more clinical up front. Will be 1-3. So they were angry. It belongs to them. Come from them. Of course, we push them as a manager, as a Stanford, but still I think they have an incredible mentality players that never give up and say, let's go. I'm sometimes I'm even a little bit surprised for the fact that after 5 Premier League 6 years, after winning the treble, I said, okay, we're going to start the season, and I think make 5-5 shows. The team is really good. It's really good.
So were you happy to sort of see that anger in a way, because it shows how much they care? I mean,
otherwise, it didn't come from inside from themselves. So the manager can make beautiful speeches, go on TikTok, recruit a lot of message, inspirational speeches, but it doesn't work. Everyone has to find himself to getting better and improve every player, go with their own limits and feel that. Otherwise, it's difficult. We will have downs of the season, so we'll not build the season, but starting that way. And important teams take some distances now. But you know how strong is Arsenal. Yesterday I saw the game against Wilson Park. They are exceptional, and Liverpool again. The mentalities continue there.
Manchester United?
Well, they don't start in the. I think they expect like Chelsea, but always they are Man United. Always they are Chelsea. Sooner or later they will take the rhythm. But it's important for us after win the treble. 5-5 is really, really, really good. Really good.
Okay, we'll go to our colleague in Serbia. It might be worth putting your hands on both.
Hello.
Welcome.
Respect, Mr. Guardiola. I'm a journalist from Belgrade for Serbia, for Sports Club, television and portal. I have 2 questions. First, did you remember your match for Barcelona in Belgrade 1996 with Red Star? If you remember.
I remember Red Star. I remember when I was a young boy, Maradona playing there and make a goal like was, I don't know in English, when you keep the ball over the keeper. I remember that. I'm more fresh than 96 when I was there.
Your match 1-1 in Belgrade.
Yeah.
And what can you say about
we didn't play good.
Atmosphere on that match?
Always is nice, yeah. I remember perfectly when last season when in Croatia or the culture for ex-Yugoslavia now, Croatia, Serbia or Montenegro or these lovely countries always have an incredible mentality, competitors. So all the sports before in water polo, or look now Djokovic, or all the incredible athletes there, they have an incredible competitors. And competitors, I don't know why, but they have, I think for the school, for the kids, they have something special.
Thank you very much. And second question, what can you say about Red Star team?
So aggressive. In some moments, they don't defend man-to-man. Sometimes they have defend man-to-man. You have to be ready. And quick in the transitions, good runners. Typical system, the 5-3-2 when they attack, or 5-2-3 with a lot of players in the final third. So, yeah, you have to read. You have to be able to read well what you have to do tomorrow.